Child, listen, y'all, y'all. I got my life from the episode of Real Housewives of Potomac that premiered last night, and I cannot wait till tonight to review it. I was gonna review it after, like, during my work break, like, right now, while I'm on lunch. But I was like, nah, 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 nah. I'm not gonna talk about that. Instead, I'm gonna talk about the clips that I saw on Jay's reality blog and OMFG, reality, about the continuation of the argument that we saw on this past episode. And y'all, I'm sorry. This is Candiace's iconic season. Well, in my opinion, Candiace has always been iconic to me. Y'all already know I'm a Candiace fan. Like, I live for Candiace. I love Candiace. Hey, JBs, what's up? How you doing, brother? You need to message me. Or did I not message you back? If I did not message you back, please charge it to my head and not my heart, because I'm barely ever on Instagram like that, ever. So I need to check our DMs, because me and you need to get up and collect. Actually, do you wanna like partner up on the if you wanted to, we could partner up on the review tonight, because I'm gonna be doing that tonight. Because if you want to do it later on throughout the week, I don't think I'll be available, because look, I'm still doing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City as well. I mean, Married to Medicine, I ain't doing that no more. I'll DM you my number. Okay. I got his number, y'all. I'm just kidding. But y'all, listen. I was in the bed last night smoking me a blunt. Okay. And I was watching the Real Housewives of Potomac. And something that I thought that was really awesome to see this season is Candiace's growth. And if y'all remember, before the season even started, I told you guys, I was like, when Candiace comes back this season, she's gonna learn the lessons that she has not on the last season. And she's going to be able to gather these girls very calmly. Candiace has always been able to gather the girls. But this season, she doesn't even have to raise her voice to eat these girls up. And that's what I am loving. It's giving me very much Kenya Moore. Baby, that's what I'm talking about, Ravine. I already looked at the sneak peeks. That's what we're here to discuss, baby. That's what we're here to discuss. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I was crying, laughing at this fight between Ashley and Candiace. So, baby, listen. So, I'm not going to get into, the whole review. But y'all already know, like, Candiace and Ashley had kind of got into it, because Ashley decided to basically say, well, I got something to tell you, Candiace. Candiace was like, what? She was like, one of my friends, said that, at the spring fling party that Chris was being a little bit flirty. Candiace asked this girl, okay, what's the point of telling me this? Like, you already have my number, you already had my contact information. Like, what is going on? And she and then she was like, I'd rather tell you in your face. Wouldn't you want that? Like, wouldn't you want that? Baby. Long story short, they start getting in the back and forth, right? And then Ashley's gonna say, if you want to turn a blind eye to it, you can. Baby, all Candiace had to say was, oh, well, you would know. And then everybody says, ooh, like, it is so, that you're that bitch when you're reading, when the whole cast has to react to your reads in live time. Like, watching Karen react to Candiace's reads are everything to me. Karen, I don't know. Karen be getting her life from hearing Candiace read the girls. I don't know if y'all was able to test to see that, but Karen be getting her life from hearing Candiace's reads, as long as it isn't about her. Okay. But as far as the rest of the girls, she loved hearing the reads. Like, it was so funny. I was like, she shut this girl down. Now look. So the next little clip I seen on, Jay's reality blog, right? It was still between Ashley and Candiace. And this is a continuation of what we just was talking about. So at this point, because because Candiace literally ate her up and said, well, you would know about, turning a blind eye to what your man is doing. This is when Ashley is trying to recover. She was like, and I heard that it's more non-innocuous texts between Chris that are not so innocent as it was with me. At this point, Candiace literally says, she was like, Ashley, your man likes to leave you. And y'all, as she was saying this, literally everybody was looking at, it's like, in everything that Candiace was saying had everybody on the edge of their seats. Like, you should have seen Giselle. Giselle was getting her life. Like, Wendy was getting her life. Mia was getting her life. Karen was getting her life. Like, I'm saying that it's obvious that Candiace is the best reader of the group. Like, it's obvious. Candiace literally backs these holes up off of her so well. In my opinion, I'ma just say it. I'ma just say it. I'ma just say it. I think that Candiace probably is the best reader on the Bravo franchises. Before her, I used to think it was Kenya, but baby, look. Kenya's had moments where she's gotten eaten up, because it's been times when Phaedra has gotten her together, although she's won more times than she's lost. When talking about Kenya, nobody's ever really ate Candiace up. Nobody's ever really put Candiace in her place verbally. Nobody, like, they have never once put up a video of Candiace being caught in a lie like they do everybody else, because Candiace doesn't really lie. Like, Candiace to me is that bitch. I stand. Okay, I stand. But like I said, everybody's on the edge of their seats, right, y'all? Tell me why Candiace said, Ashley, your man likes to leave you. Everybody, as she says this, everybody like, what's she about to say? Go over to blank, blank, blank's house. Now, I don't know what the name of the man that she's talking about, but if you know the DMV area, it's full of gay escorts. Like, half of these cute niggas that you see on DMV, on the DMV, Instagram pages, or on Instagram, that are cute, that are in the DMV area, they be escorting. Going on rent.com, you see all of these niggas. I even saw one of my exes up there, child. Fuck. If I didn't make it through college and I didn't go into the military, but you probably would have seen me too. Okay, I'm just saying. But listen, like, she says, blank, blank, blank's house, and sucks his dick, baby. The whole room shook. I was shaking. Karen was shaking. Mia was shaking. Giselle was shaking. Wendy was shaking. Everybody was shaking. Everybody was shaking. And then Ashley was, the only thing Ashley said was like, oh, so are you trying to deflect? Is that what's going on? I'm like, Ashley, you do it every time. Candiace literally eats you up every single time. And you cannot take it. Like, you cannot handle Candiace. Leave this girl alone. Because every single time you knock on her door, she literally ends you. And it's sad to watch. Baby, the way Candiace be eating Ashley the F up is crazy. And now you literally sat here and tried to make up these false rumors about her man, trying to flirt with your strong face ass friend Deborah. I'm gonna call her Deborah. I ain't gonna call her Deborah. Her name is Deborah. The girl looked like a Deborah to me. Because I'm trying to flirt with Deborah. Once again, the camera goes and flashes back. No, once again, we do not see Chris staring, talking, looking at any of these people. So how he being flirtatious, nobody knows, but you want to lie, Ashley. So then, therefore, that's why Candiace decided to tell the truth. And Candiace basically lets the cat out of the bag that Michael be renting escorts and having sex with them and sucking their dicks, apparently. Allegedly. I don't know. And it is to be facts. I don't know what Mike is swallowing, gurgling, choking on. I cannot confirm or deny any of that. Let me just tell you that the nigga ain't touching me. So I don't know who he touching. But I'ma just say this, like, Ashley, you are so whack. You are so whack and you are so pathetic. Every single time Candiace tries to give this girl a chance, she literally backstabs her. But that's fine. I like it or not, Ashley, Giselle, Robin, even Karen. I don't care what nobody say. I truthfully don't care what nobody say. Without Candiace, this show wouldn't be shit. Without Candiace, this show would not pop. Without Candiace, there would be no drama. Without Candiace, there would be Candiace is the moment. Like, she is. Candiace is the Kenya Moore of the Real Housewives of Potomac. And baby, she is fast. She is witty. She can read. She is eloquent. She has a vocabulary and a vernacular that is to die for. I stand Candiace. Look, y'all. I'm sorry. Baby girl was ending everybody. And y'all, so the next scene that we go to, that we see on the sneak preview, right? Because this is all talking about sneak previews. I just want to reiterate, I am not doing my Real Housewives of Potomac review yet. I will be doing it tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will make the link after I get off work. Okay? I just got to make the thumbnail and do my ones and twos, and y'all know I'll have it up. But listen. So she goes and talks to Giselle outside on the terrace. And Giselle is up there like, well, the view's nice. Have you seen the view? Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about no view, Giselle. Fuck the view. I know you feeling real tense right now because you just saw Candiace. It's so funny when you see Giselle talk to Candiace. It's like Giselle talks to Candiace in a way that is a little bit more docile than she speaks to everybody else. I don't know. Like, I know that Giselle doesn't really like Candiace as much as Candiace may have thought she did. But I do feel that maybe Giselle has a soft spot for Candiace because the energy and the way that she speaks to other people on the cast is not the way that she speaks to Candiace face to face, if that makes any sense. Like, whenever she's face to face with Candiace, it's always like she's walking around on pins and needles. All right, so listen. So they sit down. Giselle is up there fucking trying to make small talk, talking about the damn view. She's like, yeah, the view is gorgeous, so I gotta talk to you. So she sits down. And once again, I just want to say that Candiace's natural hair is so beautiful. It's so full of, like, it's so bouncy, luxurious, got so much volume, movement. Like, oh, I just love Candiace. Everything about her. Baby, I don't usually fangirl like this over people, but I'm sorry. If I was to meet Candiace, I might go to BravoCon next year just to meet Candiace and Meredith. Candiace, Meredith, Kenya, Candy, Garcelle, Sutton, and Erica. I want to meet them. And Kathy too. I want to meet. Oh, I hope Kim Richards is there next BravoCon. But yeah, those are the ones who I really want to meet. Oh, also Teresa Giudice and Jennifer Aiden. It's a lot of them I want to meet. But yeah, I think I might go next. Next year I might buy some tickets, especially after I seen how big the event was this year. I might have to sell an arm and a leg and a little bit of ass too, but I'm gonna make my way over there. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna sell no ass or arm and a leg. Okay, but hold on. Let me turn on the air condition. My car's getting hot. It's 80 degrees out here, and it is November the 7th. What is going on? Global warming is very alarming out here. But back to what I was saying. So they're sitting at the table, And this scene was perfect because I feel that Candiace literally picked apart everything that Giselle said, approached her about it, like it put her on notice. Hashtag Wendy. But listen, so Candiace literally sits down and she says, "So I wanted to talk to you because I know I kind of left abruptly the last time, but I wanted to get a little bit more knowledge about how you were feeling." So Giselle says, "Okay, sure." They sit down and she says, "You told me that Chris made you uncomfortable. Why were you uncomfortable?" Giselle says, "Because I was in a room with a married man. I was in a room with a married man." I was like, this is so crazy because weren't you calling this man a sneaky link? Wasn't you saying that he was trying to see if you was down with it? If you was trying to get with him? And that he kind of lured you to his room because he lured you to your room because he knew that your staff wasn't there. Like, you said all of that. You said all of this. And then she says, because I was in the room with a married man and stuff like that. And she says, "But Chris told me that you had said that y'all should go to his room." And then he also said that he should leave the door open just so anybody would not have any ill-conceived notions. And then Giselle's gonna try to say, exactly. So he kind of already knew it was wrong. And then Candiace stops her and she's like, what you're trying to say is that my husband had malintent. Do you feel Chris had any malintent or any wishes to harm you? Giselle is gonna fucking say, "I don't know. I was just in a room with a married man." You don't want to say the truth because if you say it, you're gonna sound even more ridiculous. You know damn well that man didn't want to do nothing to you. You old turkey neck hoe. You know he didn't. Damn it. Anyway, let me continue. So at this point, Candiace is up there but you're literally trying to say he lured me into the room without nobody there because he knew. And then Giselle's gonna say, "I didn't say lured." No, you didn't say the word lure, but the intent that you're trying to make is the action of luring somebody. Just because you don't say the word and you just use other words and synonyms and I guess paraphrasing of the word, that does not mean you didn't use the word. So if I say for example, I say somebody got their life ended. Somebody can't approach me and then said, "You said somebody got killed." And then I say, "I didn't say that. I said somebody's life was ended." It means the same thing. It means the same thing, Giselle. You literally just said that it's even worse because he tried to take you down there to your room. Now, how the hell you know where your room is at? We don't know. That's another thing we need to ask. How does he know where Giselle's room is at? Giselle would have had to walk him down to her room herself, right? And then you said that he knew that nobody was there. So that is an act of luring to do something. And that is exactly what Candiace is saying, that you're using trigger words and you're trying to allude to things. You may not say the actual word, but the illusions that you're laying out there are that of somebody getting lured into an uncomfortable situation where they can get pressured sexually. So you're not going to convince me that you don't understand what Candiace is talking about. And Candiace basically said, "Yes, you said lure." And then she says, it really hurts, Giselle, because I have been nothing but kind to you. But what I've come to find out is that you waited to expose this on the biggest platform that you could to hurt me, and I have been nothing but kind towards you. And you are the reason that sexual assault victims cannot come forward with their stories. And then Giselle's looking like, "What? I can't believe, what are you talking about?" And we're saying, Giselle, she's telling you the truth. Women like you who make up these false allegations, these you're making up fairy tales and make up believe stories, when there's actual women out there who are being made uncomfortable, who are being violated, lured into situations, they can't come forward now because they're going to be viewed as liars because you're lying. You don't understand that when one woman does that, it messes up the belief that all the women need for their own situations. You stepped into something that is not, I don't think you realize what you were doing. Yeah, but I don't think that you are that stupid because you're in your 50s. So you have to know the severity of what you're talking about and what you're playing with. You're not going to convince me that you don't know that. And then Giselle's going to say, if anything, she's an advocate. I was like, an advocate for what? Family Dollar clothes? Saggy necks? Stiff wigs? Pay less shoes? I don't know what else you an advocate on, but sexual assault is definitely not one of those. Definitely not. I hope you don't really think that you're an advocate for that. And then that was like the end of it. That was all that we saw of the previews for the next episode. And y'all, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this because what I seen, this is peak television to me. What I saw last night was peak. Yes, yes. And then Robin, child, I'm trying not to. Robin, you dead ass wrong, sis. I'm about to eat your ass up. It's sad because I was really liking you. But you know, if I gotta be on somebody's bandwagon, I'm gonna be on Candiace's and Wendy's till the wheels fall off. I am with Wendy and Candiace until the wheels fall off. Candiace and Wendy are top tier. Top tier. Top tier. I don't give a damn what none of these colorist people who don't like Wendy for whatever reason that they may be has to say. At the end of the day, Wendy is that bitch and Candiace is that girl. But Robin, Charisse, y'all better duck. Y'all better duck because I'm coming for you tonight at 8 p.m. I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass. And you know, Robin, you don't really got a lot of ass like that. Neither do you, Charisse. So after I get done with y'all, all this going to be a straight neck, back, and legs. No ass at all. Okay? Baby, these girls are playing games. Baby, when they, like, y'all, when they, can I just say something? Mia is so fucking funny to me. Like Mia is hilarious. They did that flashback when Mia said that Gordon was like that, not Gordon, but Chris was staring at her, and they saw and they went flashback to Mia dancing, and all you can hear was like, go Gordon, go Gordon, I go Gordon. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. I was like, girl, you better be a hype. I was like, you better be a hype man to your man, sis. You better hype your man up while he dancing. That's me. I was like, oh gosh, this like y'all. I was getting my life from that episode. My God, this is good. This is good. This definitely made up for last episode because y'all remember I said last episode was kind of boring. You know, it really wasn't giving what it needed to be gave. And I honestly didn't even review it because it was nothing I felt like I needed to add into it, to be honest. I was like, okay, it's a game. You know, Wendy ain't invited. Don't really know what else to tell you. But baby, listen, yes, I was very much entertained. Okay, can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all want a Married to Medicine review or not? Do y'all want a Married to Medicine Part 3 review? Let me know. For the reunion. Do y'all think we need one? Let me know if y'all do. Cause I'm a little bit, I don't know if I want to do that or not. I just y'all, I do not like Heavenly. I do not like Quad. And I really don't even really like Dr. Jackie like that. But I guess. So y'all want one? Okay. Okay. I'll make it happen. I'll take my notes today and then I'll probably do it tomorrow or I might do it also tonight as well. I might even make RHOP and Married to Medicine one long video for y'all. Yes, to talk about Quad stank ass attitude. So Quad is a mm, y'all. I was listening to I was listening to Color Me Pink's review for Real Housewives of, of Potomac, and I was fucking crying. That lady was calling. That lady was calling Robin Robert, and was saying that Robin ain't out here trying to take care of her kids. This bitch out here trying to play football. Y'all, Color Me Pink is hilarious. My God, Color Me Pink is top tier. Her reviews are top tier, y'all. I love her so much. My goodness. let me let me start going getting back to work. I only have about 2.5 hours left because I got there at 4. Well, I got there at 8, so I can leave early because I got there early. Period. Whew, child. Quad is a straight up liar. That is true as well. Quad is a straight up liar. And like I just what I just hate that Quad's frontals are never plugged. It's like Quad never plucks her frontals. The hairlines just be unplugged. It just look crazy. I love me a good wig, y'all. Well, not me wearing one, cause y'all know I gives you a good old trade, in the face, in the clothing. But I just love to see women, have really good hair. Color Me Pink had me dying last night. Every time she talks about Candiace, I think of you. Really, um, it's so funny to me because I I can deal with people not agreeing with what I think. I don't know if y'all watch Candy Washington's channel. I love her too. My God, she is so thorough. She reviews Real Housewives of Potomac. She like really reviews all the Real Housewives shows, but she doesn't like Candiace either. Like as long as you have valid reasons why you don't like her, I can understand that. And when Color Me Pink said, "Well, Candiace, you were sitting there and you knew that Giselle was plotting on other people and you didn't have a problem with it because it wasn't you. Now it's your turn and you want us to all go up for you. And that's not how that worked." I could not argue with that because that was a good point. Although Candace may have not been in the plots, she knew that there was plots against people. So I couldn't defend that. I was like, she telling the truth. I love when people can give me a good perspective. The thing that irritates me the most is when bitches be like, I don't like Candace, and then you ask them why, and they don't got no good answer. But even then, Color Me Pink never said that she didn't like Candace, but I'm just saying that like those who say that they don't like her, I always want to know why. Like, what's your reasoning? And when I ask, they can't never give me a good reasoning. Because honestly, I don't think there's really any reason not to like her. I believe Candace is very likable. You are not married to medicine, my love. Oh my God, I miss Mariah too. I wish Mariah did one more interview. If I can get Mariah Huck on my channel to interview her to drill her about what's been going on, I would love that. Cause y'all, or if I can get Candace, my God, your boy's starting to get dreams. And on top of that, y'all been noticing that I've been kind of stepping it up with my content output. Y'all know I was down for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Had to get my energy together. Now, I'm starting to get back to myself again. You know, and I ain't gonna talk about that situation, but it's been taking me a second, to really fully get back to myself, and I'm really appreciative of my boyfriend, being there for me. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm happy with my channel's content. Honestly, I've been very pleased with what I've been putting out. I've loved it. If y'all know, I would probably say about a month or so ago, none of the reviews that I was doing, I was able to watch my reviews back. Usually after I end the reviews, I watch my own reviews. I know that sounds a little bit narcissistic, but I love watching my own reviews, or when I love the content that I'm putting out. But yeah. So I've been watching all of my reviews. Like I watched the Love and Marriage Huntsville review that I did yesterday or last night, and I loved it. Like I like my favorite part is when I was lighting Tiffany's mama up, and I was like, "Yo, mom, your mom was out there popping pussy out there in Utah, fucking all of these niggas." Like I was like, Tiffany, all you had to do was just walk up to a random man, and he was fucking your mama too. What's going on? And you sitting here talking about is this what Detroit look like? Baby, what are you talking about? But like, yes, y'all. Oh, also, y'all, did y'all hear? Okay, so let me do this before I leave. So I went to Diana Rose's channel today because I saw that she had uploaded something about, like, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I always love to check out her content. Um, and she had like this snippet of Carlos King talking, and I guess Carlos King was saying, what he doesn't like is when reality stars, quit before they're fired because of what people say on social media. I was like, who is he talking about? And then Diana Rose was able to connect all the stuff that Destiny was saying to what Carlos King is saying. And I also think that's quite messy of you, Carlos, to be out there throwing shots at people who's on your cast. Like, be professional, but I don't expect him to be that professional. And on top of that, Carlos, it's kind of hypocritical for your ass to sit here and talk about all of the other these hoes and stuff like that, and talk about what they got going on and what they're doing, on their social medias and what they think. But we haven't heard you address what Candy said about you trying to steal the Escape documentary once again. Why haven't we heard you comment on that? Because your ass don't want to get dragged. That's why. Because your ass give a fuck about what's on social media too. And how you gonna tell people how they're supposed to fucking feel about what they're going through with social media being a reality star? You can't. It's something like you can't tell these people that they're not allowed to feel or to have feelings about what they're being told. Like, that was so ridiculous to me. I was like, you don't even like being attacked on social media. You literally was just pissed off because people were calling the show ratchet. But you don't understand when somebody's getting verbally assaulted every day on social media. Like, that's kind of weird to me that you don't have and that's exactly what I told y'all. Carlos King does not have longevity. That's why he's able to pop up these shows and then they go away, pop up another show and it goes away, pop up another show. Like, you remember we had Hollywood Exes, we had R&B Divas. What happened to that? We had, love and like, love and hip hop Atlanta. What really happened to that? Didn't we have love, Real Housewives of Atlanta? Look what he did to that. Then the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Look what he did to that show. Like, he does not have longevity. And why is it that Carlos King is always talking about Bravo shows, but he never talks about the shows that's on his own motherfucking network? He never brings up the Bell bitches. He never brings up none of these Love and Marriage Huntsville hoes. Like, come on, why don't you promote those girls instead of always having the Real Housewives or Married to Medicine or Bravo related shows in your mouth? You don't work for the network. Why don't you go do something else? Why don't you try to uplift those girls that are working for you? I don't understand that. Like, you have 3 to 4 other shows. I never saw you do anything with Letitia. I never saw you do anything with the Letitia on Bell Collective either. Never saw you really invite Tisha down there, to do it like a podcast with you. And I'm talking about just her, not her husband, not her and her husband. Like, I'm saying, like, why is it that you're always talking about stuff that happens on Bravo when you have been off of the network? Go away. Like, damn. Find something else to talk about. Damn it. Oh God. I'm not supposed to get myself upset. Y'all know I don't like that man. Y'all know I do not see it for Carlos. Carlos missing them Bravo checks in the Bravo platform. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like I guarantee y'all, I might be wrong, but I don't see longevity on the own network with Carlos. I don't. I just don't see it. I don't see it lasting. I don't. That's just me. Okay, y'all. But y'all listen. I done talked to y'all. I gotta go. I hope y'all had a beautiful. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. I gotta get to work. I gotta finish these contracts, finish this invoicing. finish these burn. I'm not gonna get into it, but I just have a lot of stuff to do, child. Pricings and post dates and stuff like that. Lord Jesus. I think Carlos is helping them come at Mel on the show now that she is growing much bigger outside of the show. Well, Mark already kind of alluded to that, or at least that's what y'all said yesterday. I have not checked that video out by Queen Sheba yet. But I'm gonna need to check that out while I'm on, while I'm at the computer doing my work. I'm gonna have it playing, on my earphones or whatever. But yeah, y'all, I love all of y'all. I really do have to go. Okay. Also, Chef Don Don is gonna be doing a live, I believe, either right now or in the next few minutes. So go check that out as well. Okay, y'all. All right. All right, now. Y'all have a good day. Drink water and get up out these streets. Okay, y'all. Bye.